Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 26. We are on day 13, and we are on match number 4 of 5 in A block action. This is huge because this really is Tomohiro Ishii's opportunity to take control of his own destiny, not for the rest of the tournament, but for this night only. Because if he does not defeat Kazuchika Okada, if Ishii does not defeat the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion tonight, he is mathematically eliminated from tournament contention, and Okada would move to 6-1, which would make him borderline guaranteed to win his block. It would require a miracle for somebody to catch up to him at that point. John, this is a huge match with huge implications.
Huge implications all around, partner. As I said before we went to break in the preceding bout, if Ishii can beat Okada, even if the rest of his tournament experience is abysmal, he will be guaranteed an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. But the question right now is, can the Rainmaker permanently put down the Stone Pitbull? We're going to find that out.
We have our timestamp on New Japan World set to 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 55 seconds. And we will be hitting play on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you see the focus on Ishii, and Okada, as usual, seems pretty laid back, has a little bit of a smug look on his face. Not as smug as some other guys that would consider themselves to be the guy, maybe.
I mean, partner, I gotta ask you, you're Tomohiro Ishii. I mean, last year you were regarded as so dominant and so impressive. I don't know if you have that same luster this time around. But, that notwithstanding, you're in the ring with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, 28 years old, on top of his game in Okada. What's going through your mind right now?
I need to hit him really, really hard, and I really need to win this match.
And I think that's it. I mean, must win may be a phrase that's been abused, even by myself included, but I don't think it's ever been more apropos than in this match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not Ishii, which means that I don't think the same way as him, but if I was in his position, I'd be thinking, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah, I mean, really, you'd have to ask yourself that question. Low angle lariat already. 2! And Okada, wow. That was close.
That was really close. Is he going to bet him up for a brainbuster right now?
Oh my God, the sense of urgency, and he slides out. Rainmaker!
Goes for the Rainmaker. Back elbow.
My God.
Forearm from Ishii.
Has it even been a full minute yet? And Ishii charging.
I don't think so. Reverse neck breaker. He doesn't even have a neck to begin with, Okada.
But all of the big gun offense being hit early here. Oh my God. You would have told me the match.
He is desperate. That's what a desperate man does. He tries to win a match in 30 seconds against the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, we've been talking about the stakes. Ishii has got to be well aware of the stakes, because I've never seen him in that much of a hurry to beat an opponent. I mean, that is just unreal.
No, you're definitely right. He's got a sense of urgency tonight that we've never really seen him have. Even against Tanahashi, where he was very aggressive, he still didn't go for any of his big sort of dropping bombs kind of moves that put his opponents away this early in a match.
Well, partner, I've got to ask you. I already asked you once to get in the mind of Ishii. I know you can't literally do that, but could Ishii potentially be saying, look, I know my tournament standings, I know my record, there's really no way that I can come back from this, there are too many people nipping at my heels. What I can do, though, is secure myself a future world title match. Do you think that's Ishii's thought process, potentially?
No, I think Ishii, if you're Ishii, as much as, beating Okada and becoming a contender for his championship would be nice, your number one priority needs to be winning this match for the tournament, for the sake of keeping yourself afloat in the tournament.
So you feel like his sense of urgency stems purely from survival relative to the tournament, and now another knife-edge chop that was close to the throat of Okada, and we may be seeing some throat chops soon. Forearm there by Okada.
To me, this match for Ishii is the ultimate make or break match. If he wins, he has everything to win, but if he loses, he has everything to lose.
And also, and I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy here for a second. I think this match even has bigger implications for Ishii because, again, You look at Ishii, you look at how he performs, he's a multi-time, never open weight champion. And guys like me, and you've definitely, joined in that chorus, have said, oh, he's so dominant, so impressive, could beat anybody on any given night. Well, it's put up or shut up time for the Stone Pitbull. He's in there with the best in the business. He's in there with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And if he can get
No
it
doubt.
done,
I don't think anyone is questioning that he needs to turn it up. He needs to really step his game up. He's been doing really poorly in the tournament so far. Only 2 wins, I believe.
Absolutely. So this is, like you said, it's make or break for Ishii, but I think in a realm independent of that, all the things we've said about Ishii, either that's going to be validated or it could be proven to be hyperbole after tonight. I want to see if he can beat Okada. A nice headbutt there by Ishii to Okada.
Speaking of hyperbole, I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like hyperbole is something that gets used far too often in wrestling stories, and I think that a lot of the time people say all or nothing, and they use that phrase really loosely. But in this case, it is the epitome of all or nothing for Ishii, because if he wins this match, he keeps himself alive in the tournament, and he knocks Okada down from 1 loss to 2 losses, and he gives himself an opportunity to potentially win the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, even if he doesn't go on to win his block. On the other hand, if he loses, Okada reaches a peak that is separate from everyone else by more than 1 match now, right?
Right.
Because he still has Marufuji on his tail, and if Marufuji defeats Tanahashi tonight, Okada winning would still only make them 1 game apart, 1 match apart. But as it is right now, Okada would be 6-1, and Marufuji. There are a few people, including Marufuji, with 4 wins, but Marufuji is the only person that has the potential to have 5 wins. That separates Okada from the pack drastically.
Yes, a 6-1 record.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
unheard of at this point in the tournament. And when I say all or nothing, I already listed 3 major points that would be great for Ishii if he won. Now let's talk about even more bad things. If Ishii loses, not only would Okada become nearly inseparable from the lead, but Ishii would be mathematically eliminated. He would have 0 chance of winning the tournament.
Exactly. And for Okada, though, you want to widen that lead. Nice single leg dropkick there, low. And now he's going to hook the leg here. 2.
Only a 2 count, though.
Little late on the leg hook, but still it didn't matter. Ishii kicked out. And Ishii now favoring the head. And I'll tell you, partner, Okada, and you've heard me say it multiple times before, the guy, he's a specimen. He's a real athlete. I think he's on top of his game. Ishii, though, I gave Ishii all this crap. Okada can't go underestimating Ishii, and what a DDT that was.
You like to say sometimes, he spiked him on his head, but Ishii literally just did basically a headstand after eating that DDT. And now Okada with the running German uppercut, or European uppercut.
And a kick out there. Notice how Okada had slight control of that arm trying to keep Ishii down. Ishii powering through it.
I like how I was trying to be a little bit too specific on that uppercut.
Hey, that's all right, partner. That's what we're here for.
It's named after a continent, not a country.
There you go.
Oh, and now here we go. Scoop slam that sets up his elbow drop.
I'll tell you something. I almost like to call this the withdrawal elbow drop because Okada just clears that ring. And Ishii, though, gets up. And ducks.
What does... Backdrop driver!
Beautifully done there by Ishii.
And I was getting to ask John, what does clearing the ring have to do with withdrawal?
Well, when you withdraw, you kind of clear your bank account, so to speak. So I'm kind of playing on the whole money thing for Okada. But, Ishii now picking him up by the head. Another chop there. He's getting dangerously close to that throat. Another chop. You know what, though? He may not go for the throat because let's remember, they are Chaos stablemates. Ishii may not bother with that.
I don't think Ishii cares that they're stablemates. I think all he cares about is winning.
And that's all he should care about. If that is your opinion, I hope that's correct. And Okada now moving out of the way. Could it be the drop kick here? And there it is. Ishii goes out, not to the floor. Hangs out. Now he's out of the floor.
And you'll notice, John, I pointed this out before, but it was a little bit, there was a little bit more action going on, so it might have gotten lost in the shuffle a little bit. Every time Okada does that drop kick, he claps before he jumps.
Right.
if I'm an opponent and I'm scouting Okada, I'm listening for that clap, and when I hear it, I'm clinging to any nearby ropes.
Exactly. And, definitely up there when you have all that momentum colliding against you, such as Okada's, feet in that drop kick, it may be hard to maintain any kind of positioning. And now Okada, the guardrail here. This match has been kind of engineered in reverse, and there's the boot sending Ishii over the guardrail into the crowd. Normally we see guardrail usage in the very early minutes of the match.
Yeah.
But actually, these guys came out guns blazing in the early minutes of the match.
Yeah, they came out immediately trying to put the other away. And now, is Okada going to go for a... Oh, no, this rope hung, or this guardrail hung, rather, DDT.
And there it is.
And again, Ishii head just driven into that pad. That's a very, very thin pad, and there's nothing but concrete under it. Believe me, folks, the difference between a half inch of padding on top of wood and an inch of padding on top of concrete, the concrete hurts more even with the padding. Trust me, I've been there. I live in a house where one floor has wood with carpet, proper carpet on it, and another floor has concrete with very thin carpet. And the concrete is, not only would it really be painful to land on, even though there's carpet on it, it's actually difficult to even be on your knees or lie on. It's just painful in general, and that's the difference between surfaces. One of them has give, the other doesn't. The ring has give, the concrete on the outside doesn't, even if there is a little bit thicker padding on top of it.
And I'll tell you want to talk about pain. Ishii getting a quality education right now. And Okada.
Another elbow drop attempt here. He's probably going to get this one. Ishii kind of woke up and ran away from the first one, but
there it is.
There's that elbow drop from Okada. And now he's already, this early into the match, Ishii already... Oh, and look at this! The chop! He knew it. He knew it was coming. He saw Okada getting ready to do the Rainmaker pose, and he took advantage of a prone situation.
That was brilliant by Ishii. And you can tell...
Ishii still favoring those ribs that were injured by Tama Tonga.
Oh, and that one was to the throat.
Yeah,
that was to the throat.
German.
Beautiful German suplex there by Ishii. Ishii can taste it. If he beats the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, that is going to be such a huge win for the Stone Pitbull. Dare I say the biggest win of his career.
One of them for sure.
And now Ishii, corner lariat there, what force.
He could... Oh, is he going to get a powerbomb in here?
I don't know. Oh my god, he was so close to those, but he does. He does. Two.
Oh, and Okada kicks out.
I'll tell you, Okada was dangerously close to that outside area. He was close to the ropes. I didn't know who that situation was going to favor. Turned out to favor Ishii.
Yeah.
Now he is motioning for Okada to get up. This could be a lariat here. Boot, checks the arm. Fireman's carry.
Oh! We haven't seen that in so long.
Death Valley driver there.
Isn't that deep in debt, I believe?
I believe you're right. Deep in debt there by Okada. And Okada now gotta regain vertical. You see Geto really cheering Okada on. No conflict for Geto. He doesn't give a shit that they're Chaos stablemates.
Yeah, no. Geto isn't just a Chaos stablemate. He's specifically an Okada supporter.
Exactly. Okada his meal ticket. Ishii now back up. Boot to the face there. Oh, Ishii eats it. Oh, caught the leg. Oh, I think that was an uppercut maybe, or a back elbow. Could have been the tombstone.
Yeah, I think Ishii was going for a headbutt, and Okada caught him with an uppercut.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, and there's a forearm from Ishii. Okada already trying to go for the tombstone. And there it was. Ishii heard the clap. He had to.
Oh, another boot, though, by Okada. Back and forth these two men go. Uppercut.
Another uppercut. His European uppercuts. David Finlay needs to take some notes.
Absolutely, partner. As you see now, Ishii backing up against the ropes. Charges. Drop kick of his own.
Ishii with a drop kick. You do not see that very often, if ever.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you're in the ring with the world champion, you bust out some new tricks. And Ishii certainly did there. All it could take is one brain buster. And Ishii's entire world changes because he goes from Ishii, multi-time, never open weight champion, and Stone Pitbull.
John, you know what? Okada's moves have so many freaking names, we always get them confused. The deep in debt is a submission. What he actually did earlier was called heavy rain.
That was heavy rain. Okay. And now is it going to be the kickoff super plan? It is.
Yeah, he didn't get much of a kickoff, but he still slammed Okada down really hard onto the mat.
And that was close.
Oh, he's getting so many close pinfalls. These are ridiculous.
Absolutely. Well, you know, his match with Tanahashi, that was marred in controversy because I feel like Ishii actually did get a 3 count on Tanahashi. Referee disagreed.
Yeah, he's going for the low angle lariat again. He hit this again earlier. He hit it twice now. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Okada stays in it.
Are you kidding me? Okada, I'm convinced that the higher ups in the company have told the refs to be a little more lenient with their 3 counts for Okada and Tanahashi because these guys have been getting favorable pinfall attempts all tournament now.
I'll tell you what, if Ishii gets that brainbuster, you could count to 100. Knee.
Oh, but Okada with the knee.
Oh, wait a minute here.
But Ishii.
Oh, wait a minute here.
Brainbuster. No, Okada again. And the drop kick to the back of the head.
And he's been working over that head. First the spike DDT into the canvas, and then the guardrail hung DDT.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Rainmaker. It's a really, really hard shot to the chest, so you can work over the chest and neck. But it also has such high impact that it could very easily concuss or even knock out your opponent. So working over the head is just as, if not more effective than working over the chest and neck area.
Man, it is gut check time for these two men. Ishii.
You say gut check, that's another thing worth pointing out. Ishii has been favoring his ribs all match.
That is true. Who's going to suck it up here? Ishii so desperately wanted that brainbuster. Okada saying no. A drop kick there.
Wow. To the face. Almost a shotgun drop kick there, John.
Absolutely, partner. He rocked the Stone Pitbull. And now, is Okada going to do?
Is he going to do a low angle? No, a low angle drop kick. And another. He's coming for another one. 3 drop kicks 4 actually in a row. Because remember, the first one was to the back of the head. We're up to 5 drop kicks from Okada. And now he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Ishii barely gets his shoulder up on that one. That was dangerously close for Ishii.
Ishii looked so out of it that entire time. I'm honestly a little surprised he kicked out. Okada.
I think the reason he kicked out was because Okada didn't put any kind of weight on Ishii's shoulders at all.
I don't know how he could. He looked so tired in there. I mean, these two guys have been killing each other, and now going to go for the tombstone again here. Ishii, though, that's stopping power.
He's stuffing him.
Look at this, though. How smart by
grabbing
Ishii grabbing the leg.
He's grabbing the knee pad. Is he going to expose the knee?
He might. Ishii wants to win this match. Can he stop Okada? Stop it on the foot.
He's stopping him in the foot. Wow.
Alternating forearms.
Double forearms, yes.
Okada rocked. Could get the drop kick this time.
Reverses. He hits the drop kick. The 6th drop kick in a row.
Oh, man.
The first one was to the back of the head. The second one was a shotgun-style drop kick. The next 3 were low angle, and then the 6th one was that one right there to the face.
Oh, you know what Okada's thinking about. He's
thinking Rainmaker. In the meantime, Ishii needs to be thinking counter.
He does.
He ducks. Enziguri.
Oh, man. Okada's staggering there. He's on all 4s. That Rainmaker would have put the Pitbull down. Oh, Ishii here. Wait a minute. What's he thinking about?
He wants the lariat. Oh, no.
Doesn't get it.
No, Okada.
The German.
That's
it. Ishii's done.
That might be it. If Ishii doesn't find a way to counter the Rainmaker here, it's over. He ducks.
Ducks again.
He ducks again.
Headbutt.
A headbutt.
Another headbutt.
Oh, my God. 2 headbutts consecutively by Ishii.
Oh, my God.
Takes Okada down to his back.
Is he this close? I think he just did a throat slit. He did a throat
slit.
He's
calling for the brainbuster, John.
Oh my God.
This could be it. This could be Ishii's night.
Ishii fans, you might be getting ready to rejoice here. It could be the brainbuster. No.
Oh no, but Okada's setting up for the tombstone.
No. Wait though, Ishii. He counters again.
He got out of it. Is Ishii gonna have a tombstone of his own?
Oh my God, this battle for supremacy here. I can't handle it.
These men just locked in a war of attrition.
Oh, Ishii powers through!
Ishii got him up!
He's got to drop him! He drops him!
Tombstone! Oh my God! He sat out! That was a sit-out tombstone!
Okada's done!
That's the same move that Owen Hart paralyzed Steve Austin with!
Okada's gotta be done here! Are you kidding me? The lariat!
Ishii, lariat, that might be it!
One,
He might not
two.
need a brainbuster, two! Oh, but Okada kicks out!
Oh my god, what a match!
The sit-out tombstone pile driver that Owen Hart broke Steve Austin's neck with, and then a lariat didn't get the job done. What does Ishii need to do? This might be it.
Brainbuster, is he gonna get it? He got it! He got it! Okada close to the ropes!
Hook is outside leg! Hook is outside
two,
leg! 1, 2,
three!
he did it! Ishii defeats the IWGP World Champion! He's got a shot, John!
Oh my god, the Stone Pitbull tonight bared his teeth, and he lived up to the hype! Oh my god!
Ishii might not win every match, but when you put his back up against the wall, he will come out swinging.
I will be the first one to admit I had my doubts. I didn't think Ishii could win the big one, but he just won the big match, and now he has secured for himself an IWGP Heavyweight Championship match.
I think Ishii and Okada just put on what's been the match of the tournament so far. And Ishii, when he is in desperation mode, he might be impossible to beat.
Partner, this is the Stone Pitbull you and I have been waiting for. This is the Stone Pitbull that we saw last year at G1 Climax, and he came out just in time because he just beat the world champion, and in my mind, one of the best wrestlers in the world right now, Kazuchika Okada. And
Unbelievable.
What a match.
Okada might be in really rough shape right now. His neck is not going to be feeling good after this.
That sit-out pile driver, partner. I cannot believe Ishii busted out that maneuver.
Yeah.
I am in shock.
I'm glad Okada's walking. I'm glad Okada is still moving relatively well, as much pain as I'm sure he's in, because that's the kind of move that breaks necks, and we've actually seen it break a neck before.
Okada was
Not only did that move break Austin's neck, it shortened his career by probably close to a decade.
Exactly. Okada just had the match of his life. He came out on the losing end. And speaking of matches of their lives, you could certainly say that for Ishii. This was a career-defining match. Ishii getting in the world title hunt. We thought he could get there last year. Didn't happen. He made it right this year. The Stone Pitbull. He's hungering for that world title.
And you know who else is hungering for that world title, John?
Who's that, partner?
Tanahashi and Marufuji, and their match is up next.